In this section, we are going to make use of CSS Locator to identify a web element. CSS is a style sheet language that's used for presentation of HTML element. And let's see what's the syntax for the CSS Selector. So, CSS has provided some normal shortcut for ID and the class name attribute, which since those are mainly used for CSS. So the selector syntax is specify CSS equal to, then it's specify tag name, and if it's an ID, we specify pound, and then the actual name of that particular attribute. If it's a class attribute, then we specify CSS equal to input, again the tag name, and then we specify dot, and then the actual class name. So if this is the example how we can use it. If we can similarly create if there's anything else. And if if those two attributes are not present and there's some other attribute, then we can use input, and there's a square bracket and specify what is that attribute name, which is value. So let's see an example of how we can use it. So if you see here, okay, we are going to the same step, driver.get. First we go to that page, and then we call by.css selector is the method that's provided by. And here, if you see, all I specify is just a string. What's my tag? h1 comma my header 1. So if you see this particular HTML page, show page source, you can see like, okay, this is h1 and it has an ID element, right? So we use pound, and then we specify the attribute name. So that's what I have provided, h1 pound attribute name, and let's run it and see if it's working or no. So what this program is doing is getting the element and trying to print the text of that. Okay, it's working. So you can see like it's printing h1 with ID my header 1, which means it's working. Thank you.